How's it going, everyone? This is Daniel. In this video, we are going to be talking about Tesla stock and the overall stock market. We have this upcoming week, the official Tesla stock split is going to be taking place. We're going to be talking about what to expect for Tesla stock. What could we potentially see with Tesla? Can it potentially go up, go down? We're also going to be talking about the overall stock market. What are some important economic indicators that are coming out this upcoming week? And we also going to go over why Cathie Wood trimmed some of her positions ahead of the Tesla stock split happening this upcoming week. So make sure you stay tuned. We're going to be covering all this important information in this video coming up. So as you can see over here, we have Tesla stock that is down 1.73% for the week. For the month, we have broken out in spite of the phenomenal earnings that we got. It was decent, and the stock price, broke out to the upside. And for the month, we're up 9.19%. 6 month, we're up 8.33%. Year to date, unfortunately, this was down 25%. So a lot of investors are anticipating for this Tesla stock split to happen. The past several earnings reports on the earnings calls, a lot of investors, shareholders were requesting for a stock split. And now we got the stock split, 3-for-1 stock split. We got the approval on the annual shareholder meeting that took place August 4th. And the stock split is going to be taking place on August 24th. And the shares will trade at a stock split adjusted price on August 25th. So this upcoming week, we're going to potentially see some big moves happening with Tesla stock. Of course, recently we had big tech companies that did a stock split. We have Amazon, we have Google that did a stock split. We have Nvidia that did a stock split. So unfortunately, after the stock split, the stock sold off a little bit to the downside. But later on, we're going to be talking about a detailed breakdown of what kind of price action that we can expect for Tesla stock, looking at the technical analysis in detail. But as you can see, we have Cathie Wood that trimmed a Tesla stake ahead of next week's stock split. So we might potentially see buy the rumors, sell the news event that kind of happens during these kind of big events. But Tesla is in a different arena. In the past, we've seen Tesla stock perform very well after the stock split. So we'll see if that can happen again. But let's talk about exactly also what are some other important companies that are going to be announcing earnings this upcoming week. So we have on Monday after the market close, we have Zoom that's going to be announcing earnings. We know Cathie Wood is bullish on Zoom. We also have on a Tuesday, we have Macy's, Dick's, and also on Wednesday, we have Nvidia, which also did a stock split. It's going to be a big company to watch out for, semiconductor sector. We have Salesforce, we have Splunk, and also on Thursday before the market opened, we have Peloton that's just been getting crushed significantly. We also have these important two companies. We have Dollar Tree and Dollar General that's going to be announcing earnings. We know that inflation has gone up significantly, and these companies also raised their price a little bit. So in the past, it used to cost like $1, and they increased their price to $1.25. And a lot of people are looking for a discount because things has gone up significantly. So these stores could potentially see a significant influx of new customers that want to buy, products for cheap. And we might potentially see some pretty decent earnings for these discounted stores, Dollar Tree, Dollar General. So just keep an eye on it. We have a TD Ameritrade and Affirm. And basically, these are the bigger companies that are going to be announcing earnings next week. So definitely keep an eye on it if you're invested in any of these companies. I know a lot of people that are invested in Nvidia. This is one of the leaders when it comes to semiconductor companies. So now let's go over and talk about exactly, what are some key important economic indicators that we need to be watching out for going into next week. So for Monday, we have the Chicago Fed National Activities Index coming out at 8:30 a.m. for the period of July. Tuesday, we have S&P US Manufacturing PMI, and we have the Services PMI, and also new home sales coming out on a Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have durable goods order, core capital equipment orders, pending home sales coming up on Wednesday. Thursday, we have initial jobless claims, continuous jobless claims, real gross domestic product revisions going to be coming out. So that's going to be really important to see for Q2. And on Friday, we have the PCE price index, core PCE price index. We have a core PCE price index year over year, and we have real consumer spending, real disposable income. So it's going to be some really important economic data coming out on Friday and on Thursday to watch out for. So now let's go over and look at exactly what could potentially be happening with the Tesla stock on August 24 and August 25. So as I mentioned, we had several companies that did a recent stock split. So if we see some kind of similar trend happening with Tesla too, we might potentially see a pullback. But we are fortunate to have pretty strong support area right now over here around $850. So even if Tesla pulls back, we have some strong support at $850. And if we break it down, we also have a pretty strong support around $700 or $800 right around over here. So I don't think we can pull back that significant for this upcoming week. But if we also go to the upside, we could potentially be breaking out of this $950. So this has been a pretty decent resistance price point. It's been tested several times in the past. And within the last few weeks, we've been testing it 2 times. We gotten close to $950, but we got rejected 2 times. So maybe if there is a lot of optimistic, investors that see huge potential of a potential rally that can happen as we get closer to August 24th, we might break out of this 950 and then potentially have a pullback, but we'll see. This is also going to be highly dependent upon what the overall market is doing, because we have seen some slightly aggressive pullback happening within the last few days, especially on Thursday and Friday. So we had a sell-off that happened when you look at the overall S&P 500 SPY ETF. As you can see, the overall market has gone up significantly. We broke out of this key price point level of around 414.68 cents, and we sit at one point we tested it at 431, and we are pulling back a little bit to the downside. We had a bigger gap up over here, and we had an aggressive sell-off that happened relatively when you look at some of the previous times, the previous days. This was one of a little bit aggressive downside move, because it was like more than 1.34% to the downside. So recently the market has gone up significantly. It was making bigger moves, but we have not seen like an aggressive sell-off more than 1% within one day. So on Friday we actually saw it, and after hours also it went down a little bit to the downside. So overall, the overall market can definitely have an impact on Tesla stock. And even if we pull back, we have a pretty strong support with the overall market to around 415. And depending upon some of the important economic data that we're going to be getting, we might potentially see a continuing volatility happening with the overall market. But overall, we're interested in Tesla stock. So if we see a lot of influx of investors excited about the stock split, if they're excited about buying ahead of the stock split, we might potentially see a pop-up, a breakout of $950. But I think it is definitely important to, if you're a short-term trader, to potentially, like if you made a profit, if you actually swung trade Tesla for the stock split news, if you're a short-term trader, to lock in profits, right? Usually you never know, because buy the rumor, sell the news could happen. But if you're a long-term investor, of course, it's definitely important to just buy Tesla at any point, at any time, especially if we dip below key support levels right around over here when we had this massive pullback. It was a great time to load up on Tesla. And even if we test this kind of areas in the near future, it's going to be a great time to buy for long-term investors. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think about the Tesla stock split? Are you excited about the Tesla stock split? Let's say that if you own 5 shares of Tesla, you're going to be owning 15 shares after the stock split, after August 25th. So that is going to be the amount of shares that you're going to be owning. So 3-for-1 stock split. It's going to be looking really interesting for this upcoming week, but let me know in the comments below if you're excited about it. And of course, I'm going to catch you guys on another video. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. But I catch you guys on another video. Have a wonderful day.